In this video, I'm going to show you 3 different methods for creating non-EDI orders in Omnibus. These are ways you can build an order in Omnibus and have it ready for receiving, as well as track it through the fulfillment pipeline as needed. The first method is using the TBO optimizer to create the order, and then syncing it with your Edelweiss orders or exporting it to an Excel file. So I'm starting at the to-be-ordered list, which includes everything that I've added to my TBO from different sources, like replenishment, scratch pads, customer reservations, and anything else. And I'm going to use this optimized vendor assignment and run analysis to have it tell me how to break down these orders by vendor. So as you can see, it broke down orders into Ingram, Penguin Random House, Chronicle, Macmillan, Abrams, and so on. So let's say I know that I have an Abrams order going in Edelweiss already. I'm going to go ahead and check this box to create this Abrams order and then hit create one order so that this order will now show up in my orders module. So I'm going to go over there to orders and I'll see this Abrams order right here and I'm going to open it. So from here, it shows everything that I have in this new Abrams order, and I'm able to either export this to an Excel file, which I can do using this button, or I can sync it with my existing Edelweiss orders, which I'll do because I know I have an Abrams order in Edelweiss already. So clicking that button brings up all of the existing orders that you have going in Edelweiss, and I'm going to find the Abrams one that I know I have, which is right here. I'm going to select that. And then I'll hit review order and submit changes. So this will add everything from that new Abrams order to the existing Edelweiss Abrams PO. So now if I go back to orders, and then I head over to Edelweiss orders at the top, if I open this Abrams test PO, which is the one I just added to, those titles show up in the Edelweiss order. So now I'm on my orders page in Edelweiss, and I can look at this Abrams PO that I know I just added to from Omnibus. And I did a hard refresh so that the new titles will show up in here. And if I scroll down, I can see all of the titles that I just added. So now the Omnibus order for Abrams has been synced with my existing Edelweiss order. Now going back to that order I just created from my TBO in Omnibus, let's say I don't want to sync it with an Edelweiss order and I just want to export it so that I can send it however I normally send my orders to my sales rep or upload to a publisher's biz site. I'm going to hit export order right here, and that just downloads an Excel file that I can go ahead and send however I normally would. Now let's say I haven't built the order in Omnibus and I need to create a new order from a list of ISBNs in an Excel file. I'm going to go to my orders dashboard and click on new order and name the order. Fill in all of these different fields. This is a standard order. Let's say it's a list of ISBNs from multiple different publishers. So I'm going to order it from a distributor. I'm going to go ahead and hit create order. And then from here, I can click on add title to just copy and paste the list of ISBNs into here. So let's say this is my list of ISBNs that I want to order. I'm going to copy this and paste it here. And this pulls up all of the titles on that list, and I can go in here and change the quantities as needed. So once I'm happy with the quantities and it matches what I have in my Excel file, I'm going to hit process 8 titles. And now that order exists in my orders page. If I go back here, this is the new order that I just created. And from here, I can do with it what I wish, whether that's syncing it with your Edelweiss orders or just downloading it to send to the vendor as needed. The third option for creating Omnibus orders is by importing them from Edelweiss into Omnibus. So I'm going to click on Edelweiss orders at the top of my orders dashboard, And for example, I'll find a front list order that I have going in Edelweiss that I haven't brought into Omnibus yet. So let's say this Hachette test order right here is a front list order for September titles coming out this year. I'm going to click on View Processing Options to see what it will allow me to do with this order. I can import it to my Omnibus catalog, I can add it to an existing order, or I can create an entirely new order for these titles. I'm going to click on that one and enter the order details. So this is Hachette front list September 2026. And then I will select the vendor, which is Hachette, and enter a PO number. The arrival date is optional, but since these titles should come in September, I'm going to select, let's say, they should come in by September 25th. And process order. So this shows that the order is processing, and now it shows that the order was created. So when I go back to my orders dashboard and hit Omnibus orders, that order will show up in here.